Happy video day, guys. Today we have a new tinted moisturizer. So Ysl Laurent launched their new tinted moisturizer. So this is called the new YSL, and this is the Bare Look Tint. So this is a tinted moisturizer from YSL. So this is a bougie brand, but they actually packaged this and they did a few little tweaks that made it pretty affordable for the YSL brand. So I decided to pick this up to show you guys a demo, do an entire wear test, and see if this tinted moisturizer is any good. If you guys are like me, you like to get glamified, but sometimes during the weekend you just want some evenness, and that's about it. So that is going to be this product. So before we go ahead and get into this, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit subscribe, join the family. I do have an entire playlist on tinted moisturizers that I have been testing, so I will link the playlist up here, but let's go ahead and let's get into it right now. All right, guys, so first things first, let's go ahead and talk about some details about this product. So this new YSL Skin Tint is retailing $38 US. It's a lightweight skin tint with buildable coverage for a fresh, dewy complexion. So their description is that it's a flexible, multitasking skin tint, has a water cream texture for 24-hour hydration, and leaves the skin naturally enhanced with a radiant finish. It's infused with glycerin hyaluronic acid, and it says it's a makeup moisturizer hybrid that melts into the complexion for an effortless, no makeup look. So it's supposed to be a combination of makeup and skincare in one. There is no SPF in it. So it does come in 20 flexible shades. So the new skin tint is free of parabens, talc, mineral oil, BHT, and animal-derived ingredients. So the reason this packaging looks so different for YSL is because it is made from recycled plastic. So it's 30% recycled plastic. So this is a little bit more environmentally cautious. I do like, however, that there is a little design to the bottle. It's not just that they put it inside this tube and that's it. So it is kind of cute. I do like a lot of the claims. One of the biggest things that I really like is the price point. And I do know that $38 is still pretty expensive for a skin tint, but considering the brand and being that it is YSL, I think it's a pretty decent price point, and I do think that this is actually a competitor to the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, at least when it comes to formula. Guys, I don't want to give away too much. There's a lot in this video, but yeah, I do have it on my skin right now. I wonder what you guys think, but I'm thinking it looks kind of good. So anyways, let's zoom in. I'm going to show you guys me applying it, and you guys will hear some of my first impression thoughts, and then we're going to come right back over here and I'll give you guys some more details. Okay, guys, we are zoomed in up close and personal. No makeup. Well, a little bit of makeup. I already have my eyeshadow on, but what I have on my skin is the Claw de Lis serum. So this is the serum that I always use, and it's already been sitting on my skin for probably 10 minutes, so it's already sunk in there. And then for my eyes, today, I have on the NARS palette, the Climax palette. If you guys have not seen that review, check it out. That is a palette. Let's get into the new from YSL. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I took this out of the packaging, the first thing I thought of was, you know how like when you go to the dermatologist and they prescribe you like those little creams for like eczema or anything like that? Reminds me of that. Like I was like, well, that's interesting. But at the same time, you know, if YSL is going to make these products a little cheaper, I'm okay with the packaging, especially because it is kind of cute. I mean, the design is pretty. It just looks like a medical cortisone cream. I'm not sure about this color, to be honest, guys. I ended up getting NU8. I think it was pretty deep. I probably should have gotten like 6. But the reason I went deeper was because it's a skin tint, and I've typically noticed with skin tints that they're very sheer, and the lighter I get, the more pasty and pale my skin looks. So I wanted to go deeper. I don't know if this was a bad idea. But I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is on this side, I'm going to put it on with a brush. Now, I don't have any primer on, and I did that on purpose because I don't typically wear that much primer anymore. Let's put a little bit more. This is pretty sheer. I'm going to put some on my forehead. You see the color looks pretty off, but as you blend it into the skin, it does kind of fade away. So I'm kind of thinking that this color might work out okay. Like to make my skin not look very pale, which usually happens to me. All right, so this side of my face, I put it on with a brush. This side has nothing. This side has skin tint. I'm thinking a few things already. First off, I'm thinking that this smoothed over every fine line. So I'm thinking mature skin, this might be like amazing for you. And I'm also thinking it's pretty sheer. I mean, you could still see, you know, any redness that I have. It just kind of like, you know, it's definitely performing like a skin tint. It's not performing like those new skin tints that it literally is a foundation. This is a skin tint. And I think for what it is, it's looking pretty good. I mean, look at this side of my skin and look at this side. You can still see my dark circles coming through. It is a little bit more covered on this side than this side. Ooh, those dark circles are bad today. So right now I'm not mad at it. I kind of want to see it all on the face. I think this side I'm going to use my fingers just to see how that does. Well, on this side, let's put a little bit on the hand and let's just work it into the skin with my hand. I typically like to put on skin tints with my hand, so I'm figuring I'm going to like this better because I always think that skin tints apply the best with the hand, but we'll see. It said warm on the website, but sometimes when I order things that are warm, they're not really warm. This is pretty warm. But here we go. So I put it on with my fingers. Honestly, guys, I think my fingers I liked a lot better than the brush. I feel like the brush kind of moved around the product. I didn't feel like I was getting it on my nose right. And now I feel like everything kind of is sitting in place. So I definitely would use my hand. Now I can see some redness coming through like on my nose around here. So it's not really covering too much redness. I also saw that they had released a product that was like a primer. So it was kind of like a color corrector. So now it's starting to make a little bit more sense because this is not going to cover your redness, so that was probably done on purpose so that if you want to use this product but you have some redness, you should buy that color correcting primer and put it on first and then apply this because that'll probably work a lot better. But also, guys, e.l.f. has one that's pretty good, so I could have used that e.l.f. one as well today. So right now, this is what it's looking like, and I have to say, it looks good. I mean, it looks like a really nice moisturizer with a little bit of a tint to it, covers just a tad bit of the skin. I don't see it in any of my lines. Everything looks super youthful. You have a little bit of dewiness on the skin, so this is a little on the dewy side. So if you have oily skin, you may have to buy a mattifier for this because this is pretty dewy, and I like the way it looks. While I go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, let's jump into some of my thoughts at this current moment. So I finished off my makeup. I just used my Bobbi Brown corrector. If you guys have dark circles and you need the best corrector in the world, I rave about this. I love this. I know this video is not about this, but can you see the difference? Love this stuff. My Too Faced Born This Way concealer, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and a little bit of the Bloom from Natasha Denona on the cheeks, and oh, lips. I used the Merit lip oil, which is something that I've been using a lot lately. When I'm doing my makeup, I just put this on and I just leave it there. It doesn't really last very long, but it feels good on the lips. So anyways, this is the final look of makeup. Very natural, very day. I kind of like it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see the final look really close up. You can see that you see a little bit of the acne coming through. You can still see the skin coming through. This is not covering all of your imperfections. Well, it's not really supposed to. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it's doing a really nice job of evening out the skin tone, giving you a really pretty dewy, youthful complexion, and I think it was very successful in doing that. And guys, I'm kind of shocked. I like this color. This color actually works, and I think the reason it works is because tinted moisturizers are so light that sometimes when you get one that you think is like your perfect match, you end up looking like super white. But this actually worked out really, really well, so I'm liking this so far. My skin looks dewy though. So I didn't set my skin, and I did that on purpose because I want to see how dewy this looks throughout the entire day. But this did leave me a nice dew to the skin. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Almost like if YSL is looking at their formula and made something really similar. It feels like that on the skin. It has almost that same consistency, only it's a little bit less dewy. So I feel like I look even dewier when I wear the Bare Minerals one, but this has like a similar formula to that. And it lays on the skin similar as well. It's not covering all the imperfections, but it does something to make your skin just look like revitalized, happy, and youthful. and I'm kind of a fan right now. I also love that it's not gathering in any of the wrinkles. It's smoothed over wrinkles. I feel like mature skin is probably going to love this, and especially because it has that dewy aspect to it. Usually more mature skin, your skin starts to dry out and you need to add those moistures in. So I think like mature skin is probably going to love this. So I will say, when I first applied it, I wasn't 100% sure, but that's the tricky thing with skin tints, because they're not really giving you some color. They're kind of just like kind of blurring out the imperfections and making your skin a little even. You still need to add in that color and the rest of your makeup to make yourself go, wow, I kind of like this. And I feel like this kind of did that to me, but I like the end result. I think it looks very youthful, and we're gonna wear it the whole day. It's very hot and humid in Miami, so let's see if this lasts. But I will see you guys in a few hours and give you guys a final check-in, and we'll even see, maybe I'll wear this tomorrow morning as well and give you guys another half-day check-in before I post the video. But let's get into some wear test right now. Okay, hey guys, so I am just doing a quick little update from my cell phone. It is midday and this is what it's looking like. It looks really, really nice. As I was saying, but I couldn't finish in there because Emmy started screaming, is that I kind of like the results. It looks really nice. It's very skin-like. It looks really good on the skin. It really does not age you whatsoever, which I'm kind of obsessed with. But I will be giving you guys some more updates as I wear this longer. It's only been a few hours, but I will update you at the end of the night. And then tomorrow I will be doing another update for you guys, because I think I want to try this powdering down the face a little bit. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and I kind of like it a lot. Okay, so we have made it to the end of the night, and this is what the skin tint looks like. I have to admit, this did a pretty decent job, okay? So I do look pretty dewy, so that for sure, but I did not set my skin. I'm gonna set my skin tomorrow. We'll wear this tomorrow morning, and then I'll wear it to like middle afternoon. But I think that this did a pretty decent job, and actually I really like the way it looks. It looks really pretty, very youthful, doesn't get into any line. Like, I kind of like this. I'm going to continue to wear this. Like, I'm almost 100% sure that this is going to go into my everyday drawer, that I'm probably gonna start using this a lot. I am going to go out on a limb and say that I might actually like this more than my Bare Minerals, which is something that I really love. I might like this more because it's a little bit less dewy. Even though it's still dewy, it's just less than the Bare Minerals, and it doesn't move around as much. So yeah, I'm really liking it today, but tomorrow I want to try powdering it. So what we're going to do is tomorrow morning I'll apply this again. I'm going to go ahead and apply this tomorrow morning, wear it throughout the entire afternoon. I'm also going to make sure to put some powder on it, and let's see what the results are after maybe like 6 hours of wear tomorrow. So yeah, let's get into that. All right, guys, we are on to day number 2. It is early in the morning, and I just finished applying the new YSL Bare Skin Tint to my face, and this is what it looks like. I just turned one of my lights off because, man, I usually don't film this early. I've got so much sun coming into this room. Maybe I should film this early. But yeah, I just applied this on my skin, but like I told you guys yesterday, today I was gonna set my skin down, and I did. I went ahead and used my Hourglass powder. So I basically stuck to these 2 powders here up on the top to set down the skin. And let me tell you guys, I love the way it feels on my skin set. Like, I personally, at this moment right now, feel like anytime I wear this, I'm gonna wanna set it down with the powder quickly, because it just feels better. It just feels so much better. It doesn't feel as tacky. It feels set down. Like, it feels good now, almost like I have no makeup on. Before, when I didn't set it, it felt like it was a little tacky. Now it does not. So definitely I would set down your skin, and I love the way it looks right now. Actually, the funny thing is my husband hadn't left to his office yet, so I caught him in the hallway and I said, how do you think that this looks? And he actually told me, he was like, wow, no, it looks like your skin. Like, I don't see heaviness. Like, anytime I wear thicker foundations, he tells me, oh, you have a lot of makeup on today. So today he was just like, you don't have makeup on. And I was like, he was like, it looks really good, but it looks like your skin. And I love that. That's exactly what it looks like. It kind of smooths over your skin, but it looks so much like your skin. I think that this may be an amazing skin tint. okay? Done the right way. I wanted to try this one more time in a different way by setting it down just to see if I really love it. I'm gonna wear it half the day today, not the entire day, because I do want to put this video up for you guys, but yesterday I wore it a lot longer. I think I wore it like 7 hours yesterday. Today I'll probably wear it like 4 to 5 hours, and I'll give you guys a final check-in right before this video is going to post. But right now, guys, I think I really like this. So anybody out there looking for something that's very natural looking, that smooths over the skin, doesn't get into wrinkles, doesn't look cakey, just looks like your skin, this is it. Of course, if you have a lot of blemishes, just remember this is not going to cover your blemishes. It will smooth over your skin and make it look more even. But if you do have problematic areas, you may have to spot conceal on them with a concealer in order to like really make them disappear. But this does an amazing skin effect. Like, my skin looks like my skin and it has a beautiful glow to it. You guys, I think I'm obsessed. Like, I really think that this might replace my Bare Minerals. That is like insanity, but this might replace my Bare Minerals. So anyways, let's get into the wear test. Let's wear it for the rest of the day, but I think I'm gonna like this. Hey guys, so we're approaching lunchtime. Of course, right when I turn the camera on, somebody's like cutting the lawn. I'm here with the vegetables, checking them out on my raised beds, and I decided to come give you guys my update. And the sun is so strong right now. My huge tree is helping as a nice shading. But anyways, so this is what it looks like. We are outside. It is midday. It's like 12 o'clock. It's like so hot. And this looks so good. Yes, you do get a little dewy, even when it's set, but less dewy than yesterday. And I kind of love it. I knew I was gonna like it, but I really, honestly, I really like this. I think it looks so natural, so pretty, so healthy, doesn't get into wrinkles. Everything I said before has continued. You just get a little dewy throughout the day, but if you set it down, it looks better, and I like the stuff. I think that this is a huge win, so I'm very happy. Of course, like always, I will be giving you guys more updates as I wear this for a longer period of time. Anyways, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to go ahead and hit subscribe, join the family. I will see you guys in my next video, and that's it. Bye.